first significant snowfall of the season. Woo! Yeah! Look at it out here. That's the trail right there. My daughter made sure that I had a pillow. Pink pillowcase and everything. Do you guys hear that? A branch just fell right over there. We could get up to a foot of heavy snow today. Anywhere from 4 inches to a foot. That's what our forecast gives us. Pretty handy, right? Anyway, because of the heavy snow, I know that trees falling are an issue, which is exactly why I'm putting the tent right in here, right underneath this big, huge, healthy tree. And hopefully that will protect me for the night. there's branches falling everywhere. Check it out, guys. It's working. Look at that. Glass door on a Seek outside stove. Yeah. Hey guys, what's going on? It's snowing like crazy outside, and I'm hanging out in the hot tent. And I figured this would be a really good opportunity to test out the Megahorn and see what it can handle. We've got everything set up now. Got some wood split, the fire going. I'm nice and comfy. I'm gonna have a beer. A good winter beer right here, so seemed fitting. Cheers, friends. Yummy. This is my first night out with my stove with the new glass door. This is a Seek Outside titanium stove. Some of you guys have seen it. I ordered some pyroceram and fashioned a door. Now I have a wood stove with a glass door. I ordered this glass from One Day Peninsula Glass. If you have a Seek Outside stove and you've been envious of some glass, check this out. The snow that's falling right now is really heavy. Branches falling and trees cracking all over the place. It's pretty gnarly out there. Nice and cozy inside this tent. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a little nerve-wracking. If I live through it, it'll be worth it. Yeah. Got my gloves hanging up there, drying. There's a nice bed of coals in there. I'm just gonna keep on feeding it. trees are leaned right over. The conditions out here are crazy, guys. Everything's hanging low, breaking. Some of that spicy sausage that I made from our pigs. So far we're doing all right. Tent's holding up well, and no trees have fallen on us yet. So, knock on wood. We'll hope for some more good luck. I'm having a lot of fun, guys. This is fun. I do love these snowstorms and adverse conditions. Ooh, that smells good. The glass door hasn't broke yet, so that's good. I've got some heat cranking through this thing. Stove's throwing some heat. Feels good. While my sausage and onions are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and put my bread over here to get warm. Cheddar cheese, oh yeah, and a cheesy knife. This sausage has some zip to it. So I'm noticing something pretty interesting. I've noticed that it's condensating in one spot, which is right there where they put their name. I've also noticed that moisture is making its way through the door panels. That's not good. Time for number 2 of 2. Dessert. Cheers. Real good. This piece of wood right here has a story to it, and I'd like to take the time to tell it. In the first week of October, my buddy Craig and I, we went on a canoe trip in the Adirondacks to Lowe's Lake. And on the very last day of that trip, we were splitting some wood for the campfire. Craig was splitting some wood for the campfire, and he came across this patch of really nice red oak. Last night, as we were hanging out by the campfire, Craig split me this piece of red oak. Get the heart of it. I'm going to do something with this. I'll tell you all about that later. Now, the reason that I wanted that piece of wood that Craig had split was because quite a while ago, I made a video about the process of making this saw right here. And Craig and I had never met each other. We just knew each other vaguely through YouTube. And he sent me a dry wood blade from Baco, however you pronounce it. We never met before, and he sent me this because he liked what I did in the process of building this. He appreciated it, went out of his way, bought me a blade, and sent it right to my house. And I thought that was pretty cool. I have yet to finish this saw because I have yet to make a key. This is a peg from my grandfather's World War II pup tent. And I'd hate to break it. So in my mind, it's temporary for this application. I'm going to make the key to this saw out of this piece of wood. Just keep feeding it. It's a good rough shape. I'm happy with that. I'll continue working on it later. Now I'm going to work on getting my sleep system set up. Because I'm tired. It's bedtime. Whoop. Couldn't resist. That thing is ripping. I've been wanting to get a really hot fire to test that glass. So I've just been letting this thing go. It's hot. Check this out. Up here at head height, it's 80 degrees. So let's go outside. I have another thermometer outside. About 30 degrees. Just a hair over. Nemo, the Nemo. Well, it's been a pretty interesting day. So far, so good. It's 11 o'clock now, and I'm going to crawl into my bag and go to sleep. It's been crazy. There's been a lot of snapping branches and popping trees. So fingers crossed that the tent holds up. It's doing great so far, and that no trees or branches fall on me. See you guys in the morning. All snuggled up in my bag, in my pad. This is my view. I'm digging it. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. I made it. I'm alive. Woo! Let's go see what it looks like outside. There's a down pine tree. Here's my camp. There's a down pine tree. Look at all those trees bent right over. Well, last night was a good test for my tent and my stove, so I'm pretty happy about that. The glass door works great, and I'm excited about that. That's a game changer as far as the stove is concerned. And that tent took some serious heavy snow and abuse and never let me down. So, I'm happy about that. This was my 6th night out in that tent, and it's first snowstorm. The first significant snowfall of the season. Woo! Yeah! Look at it out here. Now, I know some people are probably going to give me some crap for putting my hot tent under a big, huge hemlock tree, because the heat from the stove goes up and releases the snow that's trapped in the boughs. And I figured the snow falling from the boughs of this tree onto the tent was much less of a risk than taking one of these trees over the tent. So that's what I did. And it worked out in my favor. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but these coals are still hot from last night. Yeah, they're still hot. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. The stove held coals all night long. That's nuts. One of the things I really like about this tent is the stuff sack. This thing's awesome. I'm really glad that Luxe gave us a stuff sack that we don't have to wrestle with. That looks a little different than it did yesterday. Downed tree. Downed tree. Look at this. That's the trail right there. Crazy. Looks like a deer came through not too long ago. Alright guys, well, looks like I have quite a bit of work to do before I get home. That was one heck of a night. A lot of fun. And I'm glad to say that I'm here talking to you now. Thanks for your support, guys, each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, guys. Get outside, do something cool. It's good in the woods. Look at that.